Hey y'all, it's Aisha, your licensed professional counselor, relationship repair practitioner, and breakup coach. Today on episode 2, we're talking about the psychology of breakups and the power of no contact. Breakups feel like withdrawals. You're not just missing a person, you're missing the dopamine, the routine, the comfort they gave you. That's why so many people struggle with letting go. Today, we're going to talk about the psychology of breakups, why no contact is one of the most powerful tools for healing, and most importantly, what to do instead so you can reprogram your mind, body, and spirit while you heal. Part 1, breakups and the brain. Breakups activate the same parts of the brain as addiction. That's why you feel restless, anxious, even physically sick when you're not in contact with your ex. Every call, every text, every scroll through their social medias equal a relapse. So listen, no contact isn't a punishment, it's recovery. And I remember when I went through breakups and I would read about no contact, I would be like, absolutely no. But you have to know that no contact is a space for your nervous system to reset and actually heal. Part 2, what no contact does for you. When you actually commit to no contact, here's what happens. You give both partners clarity. And I know it seems strange and weird, but you allow the wounds to close instead of being constantly reopened by you reaching out and going through their social media profiles. You create the possibility of actual true repair if it's meant to be. But no contact isn't just about silence. It's about using this season to rebuild yourself. That's the part most people forget. It's about your self care. Part 3, what to do instead. Here's what to do with all of that extra energy instead of texting, checking in, or bargaining with them. Move your body. Go to the gym, do yoga, take walks, anything that helps you regulate your nervous system. Be kind to yourself. Meditation and breath work also give your mind new ways to calm down when the cravings hit, but you have to practice them. You can't do it one time and expect it to fix everything. Read and learn, pour into your personal growth so that you're shaping the next version of yourself. Be the person you've always wanted to become. Explore new things, new hobbies, new people, new spaces, and show up authentically online. Post the real things you're doing, trying a new class, traveling with friends, picking up a hobby that you dropped while you were in the relationship, finding yourself again. This is not about playing games. It's about authentically expanding your life. But here's a twist. When your ex sees you moving forward, when they see you glowing, it triggers something in their own psychology. Suddenly, you're more attracted to them and they can become open to new possibilities. Part 4, why they seem to move on so quickly. Many times, the person who initiates the breakup has been grieving for months before they've ever even said the words. By the time they tell you, they've already gone through the motions privately. That's why it can look like they're fine while you're falling apart. Your grief is fresh, theirs has been hidden. But don't let appearances fool you. The brain records memories and moments. Love and attraction doesn't vanish overnight. Even if the intensity changes, it's inevitable that they will think about you. Part 5, is it love or just attachment? Sometimes what we think we're craving is love, but what we're really attached to is the routine. That's where you have to stop and ask, was this even really healthy to begin with? And here's what I want you to do. I want you to use a tool I created, the Healthy Relationship Checklist. It lists qualities of healthy love, things like trust, acceptance, stability, respect, honesty, and playfulness. If your relationship was missing most of these and what you're missing right now isn't love, it's just attachment. I've put the full checklist in a free PDF you can download in the comments. It's called Healthy versus Unhealthy Relationships, and it'll help you reflect honestly. Here's your reflection homework. Journal on this. What's one unhealthy way I've tried to hold on after a breakup? And what would it look like if I gave myself permission to let go for a season? Then rate your last relationship using the Healthy Relationship Checklist. Be honest with yourself. Was it truly love or was it attachment? Now, if you're in the middle of a breakup, don't go through it alone. Click the link in the comments to download the free versus unhealthy relationship guide and check out the blog where I break down this episode a little further. And if you want support repairing or rebuilding yourself, I love to help you with tools, strategy, and my rooted function theory. Remember, no contact isn't punishment, it's recovery. It's the actual beginning of your healing. You just got to let it happen. And I'm not coming for you. You have to know that even if you break no contact, you can always start over. I've been there where I'm like, every Friday, I'm going to send a check in message just to let them know I'm still here. What that does is it devalues you every time. In their eyes, they look at you as somebody that's trying to force them to do something they've already said they don't want to do. So if you believe in your love, if you believe in your connection, sometimes you have to give people what they want. I promise you, the better you become at doing that, the more you will be able to show up in your relationships better and even conceptualize breakups a little better. It's not always that you did something wrong, although sometimes we can make mistakes. Sometimes it only has to make sense to that other person why they want the breakup. And many times it's best to give them what they want and let them experience life without you. I can guarantee you, with the psychology of breakups, they will think about you. What you need to be focused on right now is your personal growth, becoming the person you want to become, and you need to create a plan for how you are going to respond if or when they reach out. Because you don't want to fall into the cycle of getting so excited that they reach out and then you overpour your love, you overpour your affection, and then you fall into the same traps. Use this as an opportunity. Use this time to become the best version of yourself. All right. Peace, y'all.